It's been nearly a year since Keir Starmer became Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, and yet, when it comes to illegal immigration, nothing meaningful has been done. Every time he's questioned about it, we get the same recycled talking points. In today's video, we're going to react to two interviews that touch on this very issue. One of them focuses specifically on illegal immigration, and it's now been confirmed that 10,000 people have arrived this year alone. The question is, where are all of them going to live? Recently, reports emerged that British landlords are being offered extra payments and even 5 years' worth of guaranteed rent to house these individuals. When asked about what the government is actually doing to stop this crisis, Starmer's response was full of empty phrases. He throws in the usual, "smash the gangs" line, but no one's seeing any gangs being smashed. It's been months, and there's no real evidence that anything is being done on that front. Let's watch the clip from the first interview. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. The interviewer presses him on the fact that 10,000 people have arrived via small boats under his leadership. When asked where they'll live, possibly next to regular British citizens, his answer is vague. He blames the previous government for the border chaos and claims they're now the ones left to clean up the mess. He talks about a borders bill that would supposedly give law enforcement more power, a bill he says the Conservatives voted against. Starmer also claims they've removed 24,000 people who had no right to be in the country, stating it's the highest number in nearly a decade. He insists that those who shouldn't be here won't be housed and will instead be removed. But again, when pressed about housing for those waiting on their claims, he admits they need to find accommodation due to a backlog left behind by the previous administration. He circles back to those 24,000 deportations, saying it's a sign of progress. Then he pivots, yet again, to blaming the prior government. But let's be honest, none of this actually addresses the ongoing crisis. There's been no significant reduction in the numbers, no new strategies, no outcomes. It's just more spin. In the second interview with Beth Rigby from Sky, Starmer delivers even more non-answers. He's asked if people feel like they've been conned after voting for change. His response? More buzzwords. He says they're fixing the NHS and making people better off by raising the minimum wage. But if you ask working people right now, they're not feeling any of that so-called improvement. Beth even jokes about whether he's more likely to beat Farage or if Arsenal will beat PSG. He dodges, of course, refusing to answer anything directly. He talks about fighting for every vote, but never gives real specifics. Once again, we get nothing of substance, just sound bites. And that's the problem. None of these promises are being fulfilled. Starmer promised a new direction, a fresh approach, but everything feels like business as usual. Illegal immigration continues to soar, and the "smash the gangs" slogan is just that, a slogan. No real progress, no transparency, and certainly no results. The illegal immigration issue is particularly frustrating because it's the one area where the government keeps pretending they're taking action, when in reality, nothing is changing. Starmer talks about deportations, but it's like trying to drain a bathtub with a teaspoon while the tap is still running. You can't just keep removing people at the same pace they arrive and expect anything to change. If you want to stop the crisis, you have to stop the boats, but his strategy doesn't seem to include any practical step towards that goal. It's been 10 months, and we haven't seen any significant crackdown on these gangs he keeps referencing. No press conferences announcing arrests, no new policies that actually work, nothing to suggest that this issue is being seriously addressed. Just more vague commitments and political PR. Both of these interviews make that painfully clear. There's no direction, no vision, and certainly no action that matches the rhetoric. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button, and subscribe for more updates. See you next time.